maybe it's just me. All right.
Oh, do you want something to drink?
Yes.
Would you like a shot or something?
What do you have?
Everything.
Yeah. And Michelle got me looking over here. Look like a porn star.
This is Sip and Discuss's Double Shot series. We like to interview our favorite entrepreneurs, artists, comedians, and find out what they like to sip on. Today we have with us the owner, creator of Kloset Slayer. What's up?
Hello, everybody.
And your name is Marcia.
Yes.
Marcia, where are you from?
I'm originally from Boston, but I've been in New Jersey for over 25 years now.
Oh, wow. So
Yeah.
so can we crown her a Jersey girl?
Yeah.
She's a Jersey girl. She's a Jersey girl. So what do you like to sip on when you're having those fun or deep conversations with friends?
Patron, of course.
Patron.
I'm Latina, you know?
Patron.
Tequila makes you fly.
I can't remember now. We hung out. I can't remember us.
We've definitely had some tequila nights. Definitely had some tequila nights. That's probably the problem. You don't remember. I remember.
Oh, okay. So just tequila, that's it. You're a Latino.
No, I love champagne.
But tequila is the go-to.
Tequila will definitely get me very fun.
Get you very fun.
Yes.
No deep conversations,
That's a
just
whole
fun.
different personality that you don't have to say the next day. Like, that wasn't me, that was Patricia last night, you know?
What made you want to become a designer and turn it into a successful business?
Well, since I was a little girl, I always had my thing with fashion. But it was always limited to sizing, things like that. So you couldn't always find the things that you were looking for in certain sizes. So I wanted to make things that I wished existed, but they couldn't be found. So that was my whole objective for creating a brand.
I think that's what a lot of creators, like whether you create books or whether you create movies, I think that's where it all stems from, is you find that there's something missing, lacking, and then
you feel you can do better.
And you feel you can do better. And you know, a lot of the affirmation people, the motivational speakers, that's what they say. Find what you can be of service, how you can be of service, what the world is lacking, and that's how you find your purpose. So I think that's cool.
Well, I think when you do what you really love to do, then everything comes out. Everything self-expresses, everything like that. So you create great things when you do something that you love.
Now I have to say one more thing, because I always thought a mojito, when we first started hanging out, she was always ordering me a mojito, and she was always telling me like the mojito is the thing. And the first time I had it, I was like, okay, it's good. I didn't really start liking it until we did it on the show. But I thought a mojito, and that's what she's drinking on now.
Mojitos are great. They make blueberry, this kind, that kind. That's the best part of mojitos. You can throw anything inside of it.
I just want everybody, you're our first, well, she's actually our second guest, but really our first guest that's actually had a drink in her hand while she was doing double shot,
so
which is so appropriate. No, it's so appropriate, and we have to incorporate that on our future episodes.
It's not 8 a.m.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Yeah, right.
If you had to describe to your potential customers what your business has to offer in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
I would say appeal, uniqueness, and style. Our main objective is to offer something for everybody. So we could go from something super edgy to like a night out to something like laid back, casual, but anything that we do make, we make sure that it's available from size 0 to size 5, 6X. Whatever is available for us, we always make sure that we can cater to everybody.
Okay. And Has the recent pandemic affected your business in a positive way?
It
If
has
so,
been
how?
very positive for me because we have our new mask.
Kloset Slayer, that's your logo.
And actually these sold out our first day.
Oh my
So
goodness.
whenever we did our first shoot with Puma from Black Ink, New York, these sold out completely that day, our first day. So we had to make a complete different order the next day just from that.
Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations. I found a lot of people when doing this, we found everyone has had a positive outcome when it has come to this pandemic. All the small businesses, like everyone.
It gives you time to create. Honestly, you have time to focus on your business because you're not distracted by doing 100 different things. So if nobody took advantage of that time to build something, then they really wasted a lot of time because there was plenty of time to come up with great ideas or to do something positive with that time.
Sure, I agree. What is your favorite part about being a designer?
Bossing people around. No, I'm just kidding. My favorite part is watching my shows or watching something that was an idea in my head turn into reality. So when you jot something down on paper or you pick out fabric or something, it's nothing like seeing your creation completely done and on a runway or in a magazine. That's the best feeling.
Nice. Well, now, what's your favorite design that you've done?
My favorite design, I love doing men's jackets for some reason because I feel like a man can wear a blazer with a pair of sneakers and it could be good, or a man can wear a blazer with a suit and nice shoes or something like that. So it's very versatile. So that's one of my favorite things to do.
Okay. Now, this part of the show, we like to ask our guests, what kind of topic would you like us to go over?
You had to pick a topic.
I think anything very real. So I would say dealing with relationships or anything sexual, things like that, that are really things people don't want to talk about, but are really issues.
Yeah, and they want to get other people's opinion, so then they could be like, "Oh, I'm not the only one."
Right.
He's
Well,
not that bad.
and we do plan on August. How do you feel about this one? Should your sexual fantasies stay fantasies, or should they come to life?
They should be explored, of course. You only live once, right?
Right.
That's true.
I beg to differ, but we'll leave that for our when our topic comes up. But that's only because of my sexual fantasies. They're a little
Out there.
and I don't want to be judged by them. But my man knows about them, so that's all that matters.
Not that bad.
Yeah, as long as they're not on
Because he
public
didn't leave
display,
yet,
you know, as long as it's just between you and whoever your fantasy is with, or that's participating in that fantasy, it
And
should
we
be
don't
good.
see you went on your first 48s or anything.
All right, so you have an upcoming magazine cover, and what's the name of the magazine?
The magazine is called Malvi, and it is a Paris-based magazine that deals directly in fashion and things like this. And this is our second international cover, but our first cover from Paris.
Wow, congratulations. And you actually have some of the pieces, or?
Yes, we do have some of the pieces.
Which,
So the black one first, we did. This was super sexy because it's all genuine leather, but we did. Yeah, so we did the pants. So of course the pants, but there's like a little bit of see-through, but when you walk, you know, that's the thing. But then of course, since you're doing all that on the bottom, you want to do something like super simple on the top. So the top halfway, and this is a super sexy outfit for at nighttime.
Okay, cool.
So this is our jumpsuit called Sin City, which this jumpsuit has been on New York runways, Philadelphia runways, and also featured in 2 or 3 different magazines. So this is a simple jumpsuit, but very edgy with the skulls, and this was a big hit. This was I think one of our best sellers ever. This was one of the most sales ever.
Wow. And where can people look at that if they wanted to like see that actually on a body? What magazines?
They could go to Elusive Magazine or Marcia Magazine and see them.
And then also on Instagram, of course, on your
we have
Kloset
it on the
Slayer.
runway feature, definitely. On our Instagram. Now this jacket
is my favorite.
It's very heavy because it's so weird. This jacket is actually made out of something that you would cover like a stool with or something. So when we bought this material, this had nothing to do with just like a regular fabric. This was made from a store that does like home things, like furniture, stuff like that. Yeah. So
wow.
This is why it's a little bit heavy. But we had one of our brand ambassadors, who's also a designer, we had her hand paint everything on the side, just to give it something extra for the runway. So very colorful. This was like in our spring collection in New York Fashion Week. So we wanted to do something different for that.
Okay. So thank you so much for hanging out with Double Shot series. This is our Double Shot series. We are going to have you be a part of our one of our drinks. You've already tasted our mojito, so we're actually gonna make another cocktail for you, so you're gonna stick around for that. But let everyone know where they can find Kloset Slayer. Do you do one-on-one styling, anything like that?
Yes, we do one-on-one styling. So we've been working with Black Ink. We've been doing some things for VH1. Also, a couple different artists, Chris Rivers, Jersey Devil, Black De Niro. So we've been doing like a lot of people in the reality TV. But we do one-on-one stylings for events, things like that. But you can find us at Kloset Slayer on Instagram and closetslayer.online.
Okay, great. Thank you. Peace.
City.